Mad
Welcome back to the
unserious.
414 podcast game.
No,
Got the
restart, dummy.
why would you do that, bro?
Why'd you?
That's funny.
Welcome back to the 414 podcast. It's a beautiful Sunday to be alive. We have a guest. Dami, how you feeling today, brother?
I feel neglected. How you gonna skip over me and mention the guest?
Tamia, how are we feeling? This is our wonderful, illustrious
I'm not
guest.
feeling too welcome right now. Your co-star is he already telling me I'm
Yo,
out.
it ain't been a minute, and both of y'all threw me under the blasted bus. What is this?
No. Well, she drove with the bus. Feel me? That's
Can
not
we
the
try
point.
that again? Damn, over acting brand new because of a guest.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the 414. I'm Dami.
This is Wes.
Indeed. And I appreciate y'all tuning in once again. Today we have a very, very special guest. It's a near and dear person to my heart. You know, it's just she like, I would say big sis, but you know, she a little seasoned. That's auntie right there. But you know, I appreciate her presence and her being here. You know, we've been, you know, locked in for about what, a little over a decade, you know, so
Definitely, basically a decade.
so you know, we got Auntie Mia in the building.
Hey, relax. But you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna let it go today.
And I appreciate you letting it go. But we're gonna have a good time as always, and we're gonna get right into the first one, which is a private school student in the UK was trying to enjoy, you know, the little nightlife in the city. He goes out with some friends. The promoter didn't let him into the club. So he looked the bouncer in the face and said, "Yo, work for me one day." And the bouncer didn't appreciate that. So he swung on him. Kid got hit the ground and died.
I think I heard about this. Yeah.
I don't think he gonna work for him one day, gang.
Well, no, you're gonna be working for somebody, maybe. But aside from that, it's really a sad story. No, because it is. Because I heard about this story. You know, I forget. I think that private student, you know, he was aspiring to be something. He wanted to be a very important person. Said it to the wrong guy, wrong time.
And he's gonna be a very important person.
I mean, yeah, in a mural, correct. He is going to be a very important person. Like,
you got to be careful how you talk to people, man. That's crazy.
It is, yeah. You got to be on your P's and Q's too if you're gonna do that. Like, you can't just be outside just doing whatever.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Saying you gonna work for me one day is kind of a crazy sentence, especially you don't know this man. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Crazy for swinging. It wasn't that deep.
No, I hurt his ego. You know it hurt his ego, bro. Swinging on
He already a bouncer
like that.
He already a bouncer. He already got a low stakes job. Not low. Let me stop.
What's wrong with being a bouncer?
Not rich like you. You can't be saying that.
Whatever.
No, expand upon that, please. We would love to hear as the audience.
I don't know, bro. Her vocabulary that might be a little out of my tax bracket.
Yo, please relax.
Bro, you speaking 7 figures. What
that mean?
Was that Hebrew?
But no, I just don't think that it wasn't that serious at all to be fighting nobody's child and sending them up to God. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not at all. I don't really think. What job would you think qualifies somebody to hit somebody from what they say?
No job really. You shouldn't be swinging on nobody over what they said, unless it's, you know, it's like your mom's are the N-word. That's about it. Depending on your race, of course.
Right.
Even the N-word one it's a little wild. 'Cause I think that happened to like some old white guy. Like they swung on him because he said the N-word in the drive-thru and just passed away.
Wait, he passed away?
Yeah. Not a different person, but like old white dude, he's in the drive-thru, calls the employee the N-word. Dude comes out around, swings on her from inside the car. Old man passed.
Oh.
So, you know.
I feel like there's a long list of people who have sadly passed away from not knowing how to control their mouth. I don't know how I feel about those people yet, though. Like, words could have stopped you from passing away? I don't know.
It be like that sometimes. And it's even worse when, you know, the opposite gender gets you into some trouble. And now they words done got you swung on.
Yeah, that ain't a good time. That's not a good time. I don't know
You
though.
look guilty. What's that face about?
I'm not guilty at all.
Oh no. Oh, you did it.
I'm not
Wait,
guilty. I promise I'm not guilty.
is that bro with the angel wings on your close friend?
I had one. I will never be anyone who put anybody angel wings in my bio because the internet is an evil and cruel place where nobody has no filter. Nobody owes you no sense of decency on the internet. So I will never, ever, 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 ever put anybody that has been put on a t-shirt or put in the ground on my Instagram bio. Because it's just like, why? Why would I do that to myself? That's like first line of defense right there. You put it's over. Somebody coming at you real crazy, real quick.
I said on your story, for the day it happened last week.
Oh.
Your close friends.
Wow. Close friends not safe? This is crazy.
I feel like you done somebody dirty like this. I really could see it too.
I promise you I haven't. I've been with homegirls who have though, so that's why I laughed. Because I definitely, there's been situations where like my homegirl cursing out a guy, and then the guy like sitting down, and then he end up being like 6'5", and he mad like And then she like, oh, and then our like scrawny 100-pound soaking wet friend looking like I'm supposed to handle this.
I feel like to me it be getting niggas line.
I really don't.
You gotta cut that out.
I promise you I
bro.
don't. Because one, I don't even be like when I'm out I'm out with my girls. I don't like going out with them like that. So first of all, if I'm not out with another man, there's no way, unless I know I can handle myself, which in most cases I can, I will not be talking out my mouth. It's no reason to. Unless somebody put their hands on me.
I feel like you
I was gonna let her
lying.
slide, bro. I pressed her enough. I was gonna let her be.
No, because look at her, bro. Look at her.
I told you before she looked mad guilty.
Hold on.
It's okay. Listen, I'm sure he gonna forgive you if he already hasn't. Things happen. If anything, that's motivation to, hit the weights for me. Cause I'll be damned if my shorty running her mouth and I gotta step up to the plate and LeBron walk over and it's like
I think that's a learning lesson for like both parties. This is a learning lesson.
What the question y'all asking me or the questions? What are y'all doing if the person you with is talking a little crazy?
Why you make that face?
Huh?
This nigga's not swinging at all.
What's the scenario though? Like, is it a guy or is it a female? Like, who's talking out their ass?
No, it's not the guy. Okay. Like, let's do the most ran through example, which is like a guy come up to your girl, start talking crazy, and then like it kind of gets disrespectful. But he's like trying to flirt with her, but every time she be like, "Oh, I got a man. He right here." Like she trying to point to you. He's still talking crazy. Like, I don't care. That's your man. Like, I want you. What are you saying?
Where we at? Doesn't matter.
There's a lot of variables.
We could be
Okay,
in
I'm gonna say
where
The context shouldn't matter, bro.
we outside the club. We on our way
we
out
outside.
the club.
Okay, okay. Outside the club, and we walking out together.
People that had drinks. We on our way home. It's time to go.
I'm gonna deck that nigga and be like, yeah, we gotta go. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only move.
Diamond, he lying?
It was either that or the 19X.
There's only two options.
Nah,
but on some real shit. If it's more like he's like blatantly ignoring my presence there, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. Cause I feel you trying to either big bro me or you trying to escalate this. If she said, "Hey, my man's right here," you either respect it or you don't. And if you don't, then we got more problems.
Like most cases, after people are drinking, they don't care. So that's why I asked the question.
Yeah, only thing that's gonna make sense is a fist or that's really it. Once you get drunk, you just don't listen. Dami, no.
Yo, don't do that to me, bro. I'm very receptive on and off the out, so I don't appreciate these claims.
I think so. Okay, on a real honest approach to this, it's either fighting or I'm be like, listen, hey, not even talk to him.
Wait, am I lit too?
Between
That's another question.
Yes, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm
Y'all
swinging.
leaving.
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm
that's what I'm
leaving
definitely
so
swinging.
saying.
I'm
soon.
Especially
definitely
from
swinging.
drinking. Yeah, we probably gonna be fighting.
You know what I'm saying?
Is she my girl?
Damn.
Though she know how to fight too, so we all swinging. We all fighting. And somebody grabbing the chair. It's supposed to be a WWE match. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. Dami,
That's
we gotta
bad.
know. We gotta know from your experience of
Yo,
the
this
alcohols.
Yo, I feel like you trying to get at something, bro. You in
No,
this?
I mean, not in particular because you've had a lot of experiences. To me, I don't know if he let you know, but he's quite the drinker.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
So,
Because
10
I'm
years,
not.
10
I don't know
years
that
and you
either.
didn't-
Yo,
you sure? 10 years and you don't even.
you the damn alcoholic. There's Tito's on your desk right now.
It's a canteen full of water,
I can't see it. You liar.
bro. It's a canteen.
The interior.
Don't worry about that. You got X-ray vision. Figure it out. Smart guy.
Alright. Nah, I'm super nigga. All right.
Hey, stop using that word, bro. We're trying to keep it PG.
So what's the question?
What'd you call me when we first started?
Nothing. I didn't tell you anything. So the question was to me, it was, oh, were we got on this tangent? Yeah, it was, what would you do? Situation being, you with your girl, an event, guy gets in the way of the situation. I want to pass this on to Dami because now I got to know. What would you do?
It's an easy answer. You said I'm lit, so I'm definitely swinging on bro. And you know it's gonna be what it is. But I think my thing is gonna be like, how shorty reacting? Because if she just run to the car, I'm gonna feel away.
Why though?
So
She
what
trying
do
to
you
get out
want her to
the.
do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You trying to
Nah,
get out the
she-
mix?
Nah, she gotta swing too.
yes,
You initiated this. You gotta see it through.
No. Let's slow
You
down.
see, that's how I know she
Your
a problem. See how she try to stop you?
She took that shit personally. I ain't fighting no nigga.
I got my Louis V bag. We ain't getting no drama.
I smell too nice. This Baccarat. You can't smell that.
Your first priority is giving me the safety. Like, what are we talking about? I gotta sit
What happened
here.
to accountability?
For what? I didn't do anything.
You saw this nigga. You was like, he's 7'3", 390. This who my nigga gotta fight. Like you said, yo.
I do have a homegirl though, who she is so funny because she definitely picks and chooses the men she starts with based on who her man can.
Or nah.
I feel like she's never she never put him in a ranked match for. It's been just practice for him for a very long time.
Yo,
Really?
fear women, bro.
And then he just be like,
He got a couple wins. She move him up. Like, okay, you can handle the
he
6'6"
just be like,
niggas now.
congratulate him. Oh yeah. Go back. It's all planned. It's all planned.
Nah, that's
crazy.
sickening.
She putting him in
Fear
ranked
women.
matches? That's
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying.
I said she don't put him in ranked matches because she know he can't handle the ranked matches.
Oh,
She
she's
does
getting
the
his ass
opposite.
whooped.
She does the opposite. She makes sure the person is they either
She
match
hate
or
him.
they below him.
Right.
Wait,
That nigga entertainment.
so
That's sick.
she giving him handicaps.
Yes.
Oh, bro, we were saying the wrong thing. She giving him.
Oh, I
people
thought you
that-
were saying it was always
That's
like.
what I
Oh,
thought,
okay,
too.
okay.
Because she's like, what's the point in making him argue with somebody or possibly engage in something that he doesn't like is extra like fighting or whatever if he gonna lose? She just know her man too well to know not to put him in a situation. But also she know herself. She know herself to say that she knows she's gonna argue with somebody while she outside in the street. And she has like the nuance and the and the thoughtfulness to not put
why?
him.
Why
I don't
even?
know. I
That's
don't understand. I would never do it because I just don't have the patience. I also don't like. That's not how I get when I get outside. But like,
But
I
anywho, on to the next one. Speaking of more disrespectful actions, did y'all see what what's his face? Wrong Jay. Yay, not Jay. What Kanye said about Jay-Z.
then he said his. Oh, not
Is
that.
his
I
children?
thought he said his kids were slow. That was what I heard him say.
That's exactly what he said. So I got it right in front of me. He said, "Has anyone seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids? They're retarded." No, like literally. This is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having retarded children is a choice.
First off,
Wow.
I hate that word. I don't use it. But Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that man. I don't know what's wrong with that man. But we knew something was wrong a long time ago. But also, and whenever you start engaging with white women, something messes with the brain. I don't know if it's like flesh eating bacteria. I don't know what it is, but something changed.
He's a different man than what we've known of him. So
I stopped
to be
taking
fair though,
not even stop.
go ahead. You was gonna
Go
say
ahead.
what?
No. Go ahead.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know. At one point, you know, Jay-Z was his boy, so I'm not sure I don't know. I think all the people that was in his corner are telling him like, bro, I don't know what's wrong. Like something's wrong, and he's not liking that. He's never been big on people telling him what to do or telling him that he's doing something wrong. So then you have like
But
a
like
poster.
this is not like a like somebody telling him he's wrong. This is like a major like personality
No,
switch.
yeah, it is
Like
a
this
big
man put a
switch.
swastika on a T-shirt and put it on interweb and said that was what he wanted to sell as a black man.
Right.
Like I don't get it, but it's like
And that's
just
the
me.
thing. I think it's because people are telling him like what he's doing. Like, yo, this ain't you, or this ain't right. He doesn't want to hear that. He's not trying to hear none of that.
Who gonna check Kanye though?
His people are supposed to check him.
Who ain't nobody checking him.
What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody checking Kanye. People around him that like their opinions matter to him. Ain't nobody checking Kanye.
But at some point, in the same breath, it's like you got to give it to God, because like at a certain point, like why I'm gonna keep checking somebody who gonna keep ignoring me? Because his people's been saying something. This is like the aftermath of people saying something for what, like the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he started putting out them holy clothes that have like no fabric, he basically just like cutting holes in fabric and selling them. Like people been telling him something's going on.
The music not good enough to overlook it?
No.
Do y'all listen to Kanye?
I mean, not anymore.
Yeah, not really.
Bro, he makes whimsical beats. After a certain point, I don't want to hear that, After a certain point, then don't get me wrong, the guy's done crazy shit when it comes to rap. However, now I think he's gotten to that level of like stardom and fame and money where you could just say anything and people are not gonna. They're supposed to check him, which good friends and good people are supposed to do, but they're not doing that. They're around this man he's a billionaire. Well, I think he's still a billionaire. At one point he was, but after a certain point, you make enough money, people are just like, hey, you feeding me, so I'm just gonna say yes to whatever you gonna do. Which is a problem.
It is a very big problem. What about what's his girlfriend name? I know his current girlfriend name. I forgot.
The white lady that he keeps sending out naked.
Yeah, that one. I didn't want to say it, but
I think that was his wife, and they just got divorced.
Yeah,
I don't know, but like, I don't know. This is where I'd be like, people, their brains, like y'all grown adults. Like, what happened? Like, why would you ever just go outside no clothes on? Zero.
Hey, man. People done less for billions.
I guess you're right. People be selling out every day.
What's funny, bro? What you did for $7, gang?
Listen, bro.
Why do I feel like if you like, what's that man from Las Vegas? If you put a bug in my cup, okay, nobody know that meme. I'm gonna look it up. Sorry.
Your age is showing, auntie.
Shut up. I'm gonna look for it. You don't know when they come up and say it. Don't feel bad.
I'm not feeling bad. I'm just saying, I'm on your side, gang. Feel me?
Yeah, I don't want him talking about Bob's from '66.
Stop auntie and her, bro.
That's some Big Mama Thornton.
Anyway.
Elvis still that one too. What'd you say? If bro, you look book.
Bro, she's trying to find it, bro. Stop.
She ain't gonna
punching
find
her while
it.
she down. Stop punching her while she down, bro.
First of all, I found it, so shut up.
If you look book.
Hey, fuck in my cup. I am going to shut the fuck up. And you don't gotta be a baller to give me a motherfucking dollar.
Okay,
you're damn right. I'm broke. I ain't giving you shit. We in the same boat, bro. I'm not giving you nothing. Besides, amen. God bless.
Yo, this is so out of nowhere, but it came to mind because you said that. Damn, hit the fuck up
Dang.
my finger.
You woke up the ancestors with that one, bro.
What you mean? To me, it's wide awake. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point.
Bro, why would you say that? Why would you say that, bro? Why would you
Killmonger
say
say, "Hey, auntie." It's all
Damn.
love. I told you that's family.
that? No, she-
But
All
I'm pay
right.
for this shit. But what I was going to say was, I never liked when people would post their Cash App or they Zelle on their birthday. I was like, this is some digital panhandling. I don't know how I feel about this.
Mm.
If I want to bless you, I'm going to bless you. Don't go post it now.
Yeah, I find
Like,
that.
it's even more embarrassing if you post it and you don't get nothing.
Yo,
That is pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie.
You
Not
know-
$1, 50
I'm
cents,
laughing
something.
because there was this guy I went to school with, and he had posted his Cash App and his Venmo and like his Zelle information. He put it on like a square, and then he had put like, you know how your phone could do the little cutouts of you on your like selfies and stuff. He put his selfies all over it, and then the song. He did the whole Instagram story, posted it. He got $0, and then posted on his story that he got zero. Hello. He posted on his story that he got $0. And when I say I was cackling because the way he asked for money was just like, it felt like he was begging. I'm just like, bro, people who love you gonna give you money. Why are you begging me for money right now?
That's what I'm saying. But it's like, I know if I ever catch my people's doing it, fortunately neither of y'all have, but if I catch my people, I request money instead.
How much money you requested?
Whatever I feel like asking for. If it's like, I'm about to get some movies, let me ask for a quick little 30, 35. Fix your face. I'm not getting a penny anyway. Why you judging how much I'm requesting?
Because I know you and your food orders. Anything above 25 is not negotiable. I know what kind of food orders you get, bro. I'm like, his
That's like
birthday coming up. I at least got to slide on
$50.
40.
Because you got to hit like the 50 minimum for the promo,
That's crazy.
I know I
That's
got to
why-
at least slide him 40. You might want to side with that.
You said 30. I said
No, you gotta conserve your bread. I only use Uber Eats rarely if like that's a damn lie, but I'm gonna use it for real. If I get the
We both know that's
notification,
not true.
it's like 40% off. Damn, let me think about it. I throw some orange
You
juice in
spend
there.
like the extra $20 on there to get to get the $5 off.
You gotta meet the minimum for the promo. But it'd be so
So,
annoying when whatever you add to your cart like cancels out the promo. You be like, damn, I'll save 7 cents.
Bro, you
end
say
up
what that?
spending
What's
more.
your order? I'm sorry. You said orange juice to the order, bro?
Yeah, bro.
They be like, I need to add a Coke Zero.
Coke Zero is wicked. Just get the Coke. Commit. Don't be a
No, they're
bitch.
trying to be healthy. 80% of that meal is shit.
Ain't
They
that
gotta
stuff
finish
worse for
off
you?
with
It's
20.
just straight what? Aspartame
Cancer.
and chemicals?
Yeah, it's cancer. Hey, it's
Yeah,
better
just drink
than
the Coke
I
at
don't
that
know.
point.
Hey, bro, but they're trying to keep it a little bit healthy. They spent $40 on fish and chips. Now they guys wash it down with a nice Zero Coke, bro. They got
I hate when they upcharge the items on there. That'd be irking me.
Mind you, it's $60 for fish and chips, and it's 2 pieces of fish and 1 piece of chip, one singular chip. You don't even get chips. You get chips. No
Well,
sauce.
that's why we went to and you got fish and chips.
Oh, I was so mad, bro. So
Nigga
mad.
dropped quality bread on it
So
too.
mad. Bro, first of all, the fish was oily. The shit was awful. It was bad. The chips, could have made it myself. I want to go back there and make it myself. The shit was bad. It was bad. No. That's one thing I will never order from there ever again. Ever again. I was disappointed. I was so
See, I be
disappointed. That
ordering
nigga was
those
mad
like-
with me. That was the problem.
To me, what you said.
I said y'all be ordering from the mom and pop shops when they be showing up on.
Nah. And it's like I be wanting to show love to the small businesses, but
I
like
do, but not that way.
you'll spend $40 on a handful of food.
Yo, bro, I
You
can't.
know?
But that's the only argument with like the smaller mom and pop shops is like it is more expensive. Granted, it's a smaller run business, so things are more money by volume. That's a tough sell. You know, 4 items, $50, or I can just, you know, skip hop and jump over to the nearest quick spot, spend 30, 40 for twice as much. Stop laughing. You might want to do a little skip and hop. Nah, it's real though. But I be wanting to show
Nah, I
support.
remember that.
It's real.
I don't know.
But like
It's
ordering off these,
$50,
ordering
bro.
off them apps is just how you spend more money because all them extra fees, you have like delivery fee, you got tax.
That's
They
my
just
problem.
make up
Where is the money going?
because then DoorDashers say that they not making no money. They saying DoorDash ain't paying them. So where is the money going?
Something named Paul in accounting. I think is taking off the top because I want to know where the money's going, bro.
And it's so funny you bring up DoorDash because this was actually one of my stories. DoorDash just added Klarna to their
I
app.
heard about that. I got a problem with this. You guys listen up. I have a problem with this. This is bad. This is very bad, actually.
Yo, the African American community is done, bro.
This is so bad.
This is some CIA shit right here.
I almost
Bro.
deleted the app. I promise you, I saw the notification. I almost deleted the app as soon as they announced it. Because what do you mean? I'm buying my food on layaway.
Bro.
They go split this McDonald's into 4 payments.
We
Like,
paying that shit off for the next 2 years. That little Big Mac and 4-piece with a sweet tea, bro. There's no, and especially those seafood boils. That's like $50, $60.
but you know people are gonna do
Over.
it. That's the craziest part of it all is that you're going to see somebody place $1,000 order and put it on Klarna.
Yeah.
And that's just like, why? Why do you like? If you don't got the money, you don't got the money. If you can't swing it, you can't swing it. Like, why are we playing with?
Nah, that shit wicked.
It's about to be
What's
so
the
bad.
Easter, Thanksgiving, y'all order catering.
Absolutely not.
That's awful. That's awful.
I remember when people was scamming DoorDash and they was just ordering a whole bunch of food and they thought DoorDash was gonna get their money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this
They
gives.
checked the bank account when they woke up, negative 10,000.
Yeah.
That's what
that
that
was
gives.
Nah, I just feel bad for people that I want to say I feel bad, but I know they're gonna do it willingly, like putting all this stuff on Klarna, not having the money up front, and then 2-3 weeks later, still not having the money, bro. Now you're walking yourself into debt, more debt, and you're gonna keep on doing it, and that's the problem. It's
messing
I
with
need
your
to- I
credit.
need
It
to
went to
get these
collections
officers,
over
like,
DoorDash.
bro.
Like,
Imagine
who's offering you? Like, who's making these suggestions? Like, I need to know. Like,
Imagine a
who?
debt collector. Yeah, we're trying to collect on that seafood boil you made. You ordered 3 weeks ago. That's a weird. Like what, bro? No, absolutely not. And the kick
can't
is they're
even
telling
say
it
it
like
like
it's
that.
helping
That's
people,
scary.
but it's not helping people,
It's not at all.
Not at all.
bro. If you don't got the money, you
I-
better skip to the pantry and make those Boston baked beans. I don't know what else for you to do, bro.
Like, you just
But I
don't
know
have the
Tom's
money.
gonna get on it.
Yeah.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
I know you
That was
first
so
in line.
I've had some tough times.
That was so strong. That was such a
It ain't
strong-
never ever been that tough where I was like, this is my last $15. I'm gonna get a $60 meal and pay a quarter of that bitch right now.
Like,
That's wicked.
it's never been that serious.
That's different.
Oh
It's never been
man.
that serious.
I mean, I can see the
Like, the
allure.
sweet tea can
I
wait.
guess. You got 15. You want a $60 meal?
That's
No.
scary though.
That's
That's
so
scary. That's
scary.
scary.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just playing
I
devil's
did that
advocate.
collector to call me about some food. Oh my god.
Miss Tamia, we're trying
Not
to collect
DoorDash.
on the seafood boil you ordered 3 months ago. Your current
Not
balance is
DoorDash,
What about
$185.
that quarter pound of milk?
The 3-piece Popeyes biscuit meal. Oh my god. Can I get the rest of that? Or can
Was
I-
it
can I get the
delicious
sauce
or what
instead?
was it? Would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
What happened?
That's funny.
Did
It
they
come with a,
forget
they
your
come with a
sauce?
survey.
Yeah.
Did they forget your utensils? Like, what happened?
Nah, yeah, this is bad business all around. But I know Klarna's gonna make so much money off of this. This is why they partnered with them. I mean, if there was no money in it, they wouldn't have done it. It's a business at the end of the day. You know, Don, we talk about it all the time. businesses, listen, bro, they ain't in the business of losing money. That's not a business. So whatever deal they're making, yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money in the next, I'd say, 5 years. Give it 5 years, bro.
Telling me,
I do
bro.
want to see like by the end of this year what like how many people have participated. But I really hope that there's some type of like caution when people are trying to order food and deciding to put 4 payments 2
There's
weeks.
caution to the wind. Caution be damned.
So sad.
Indeed. But speaking of another sad situation, so I have a story from someone online. His name was Gerald Cohen. So I'm gonna just read it out to y'all. And he says, bruh, I did some dumb shit. Took my baby mama to Atlanta, went to a swingers club and turned up. Bruh, me, her, and a fine ass Redbone turning up. I'm done tapped out. I caught me 2 good ones. I'm drained. That this big black 6'6" musclehead nigga come over and wanted to join. And I had to agree because that's what me and Shorty talked about beforehand. This was both on our bucket list. Not getting too graphic, but he had a towel. And I'm not the smallest dude down there, no Diddy. I'm a good 7+. This dude pulled out the elephant trunk and laid it on my girl's forehead. I told him, you not putting that in my girl. This heifer said, I want it. I took the hardest swallow and said, okay. I had to watch my girl get slaughtered. I even went over there while he was doing it and rubbed her forehead to tell her it would be okay. She was yelling, begging for me. She was in a zone and checked out mentally. It's okay when we do it, but right there and now, whatever that means. Fast forward to this morning, I woke up in the mood. I went over to her and tried to strike it up with her, and she said, not right now. She's still sore from the weekend. I can't get what I want because she's still sore from this motherfucker. Real shit, I thought I could take it, but this experience turned me completely off. I want to leave her, but I love her. I just don't think I could ever get back to where it was. Any advice?
I just want to start off with the fact that why do people think they have to share things? This could have gone to the grave with him.
Yo.
There's so many things that happen in this world that could just go to the grave.
And it's the details, bro.
It's the detail. The towel,
Bro
all
said
the
a
details is
6'6" nigga with an
unnecessary.
elephant trunk.
Elephant, yeah, all of that is unnecessary. But y'all can go first. The men in the room. 'Cause this
I'm
affects
gonna
y'all.
throw that at
It
you, brother.
affects me.
I ain't gonna lie. This is something this is like a worse fear. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. This is some shit you hear on like Quora or like Reddit or some shit. Niggas having a mental health crisis over this.
Right?
This is what put niggas in the grave. This right here. I ain't gonna lie. Because this is something.
You signed up for it though. I can't really feel bad for it, bro.
He did, but you know when you sign up for something and then you right there, you like, oh, this ain't what I thought it was gonna be. But you can't
That's
turn
not
back
even
now.
what it was. That was on some like he tried to have his cake and eat it too, because obviously he enjoyed himself. But then when he saw his girl get cracked in half, he was like, whoa, wait, this too much. Because he's rubbing her forehead and telling her it's gonna be okay is insane.
There was a team up until that point. I don't know what I mean. They were. He was over there giving moral support. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing my girl get split like that is not ever gonna happen. I can't let that happen. But she was a good team player. He said he had his fun. He said he had he tapped out twice. He had a good time. That was the problem. He was having too much fun. He was having too much fun.
So you basically saying that she said my turn. That's
yes, and that's the problem. You shouldn't have had that much
He
fun.
fucked up.
That's where he messed up right there.
You should have been on the other side of the room, bro. I would have been one to know nothing that happened. Don't talk to me about it after. But no, you wanted to.
But they
That's even
decided
worse,
to
bro.
do it
Because you know you
together
have
as a
them
couple.
questions.
Nah, I'd rather not know, because that's insane.
They gotta. That's what happens when people go into situations and they don't know their bounds. Cause his boundary, he knew that he could not handle that. He knew that before they stepped into what they was going.
Yeah, I felt
He
he
wanted to
could
talk
like
to other women.
walk himself into it. Like, I got this. It's one of those moments you don't got it, bro. You don't got it. Just be honest
It's
with
okay.
yourself. Yeah, be
It's
honest with
okay.
yourself.
It's
I
okay
mean,
if you don't got
therapy.
it.
Because how do you walk yourself back from this, bro? Like their relationship is cooked. What can you do now? Every
It's
time they
cooked.
get in an argument, you know that's gonna be thrown up somewhere. That's gonna be thrown up.
Because now it's in his brain. Not only is it his brain, it's every time he feel insecure, that's what he's gonna think about.
You're like, oh my
Every single
god,
time.
this man had his elephant trunk on my girl's face. I can't even kiss her. Like you gonna just the weirdest. Like any moment is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
That's awful. But as the woman in the room, how do you feel about it?
I wouldn't be put in that situation. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like I don't put myself in those type of situations, so it's no way for me to even have an opinion on that type of
See
circumstance.
how we gave an
If you
opinion?
were, if you
Right? Thank you,
If
bro.
you
Thank
were.
you. Thank you. What is that? She said, nigga
just let me
like me.
stop you right there.
But if I was that it already happened. All of this, the story done happened, and I'm the woman
Yeah,
in
you
the
up
story.
next. He tagged you in. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Oh God. If my man is upset after a situation that we agreed upon, I feel like there's still not gonna be no turning back. Because if he mad, that's just how my body works. I don't really know how to like say like, oh, that's your fault. That's all I'm gonna say is this your fault. Like you agreed to this. Like how is that my fault at the end when it's something we agreed upon? That's like saying that's like if it was the opposite and she was upset about the girl, he would say the same thing. We had both agreed to this. If you mad, you're mad because of your own emotion. You gotta control your own.
I got a right answer to that and an honest answer to that.
Hey, words on my mouth, bro.
The right answer is you are totally right. My answer to this is you having too much damn fun.
That's scary, bro. It's not the same because I mean, like, say like the roles was reversed and like Shorty was mad because I mean he did say like he was trying to get it on the next morning or whatever, and she wasn't with it. You know, if she was mad about it, he could still put it in work. It's not gonna be like, nah, that shit was too good last night. I can't put up numbers right now.
I don't know. I think, yeah, he did that to himself. They both did it to themselves, and whatever came out of that, that was what was supposed to happen. What can we say?
No, I feel that.
I mean,
But-
what's the actual advice for this gentleman? He did ask for advice. What would be? I want your guys'
He asked for
perspective.
advice. I
Pray.
didn't
Pray.
Pray.
Give it to God.
No,
You
you
should've-
guys have
you
to
should've
actually give him
what's the phrase?
advice.
No, you got to give it to
I
God
have
on that
nothing
one.
for that. I have no advice for
You
that.
got to
You
give it
guys
to God.
suck.
All right, what's
Listen,
your
brother.
advice then?
Listen, you got to zoom in when we edit this because he needs some advice. You feel me? My advice to the brother here, listen, brother. Peace be unto you, because you did indeed do this to yourself. And
You
I
ain't tell
know
this
the
nigga
numbers of
nothing
a
he don't
couple good
already know.
therapists. Yeah, but he has to hear it from another person. You see what I'm saying? Just got to confirm that. All right, next topic. That was it.
Yo, man,
Anyway, bro. Politicians in France want the Statue of Liberty back.
Oh, I think I heard about that. Because they were saying Trump was doing some.
They basically saying we don't deserve it no more.
Yeah.
I agree.
What you they ain't taking my green shorty in the river?
Yo, bro.
Nah, she not going nowhere.
Trump did so much in how long he been now? How long has it been since his inauguration at this point?
Two months.
Yeah.
The fact that like it feels like it's been already like a year of this man torturing the world, and it's only been like 2 months is insane. So yeah, take it back.
I don't know.
Until America know how to act right, take it back, please.
Yo,
No, we
that
need,
would
like-
real life start World War III.
That probably
I know.
would,
If the
yeah.
French showed up and said, "Yeah, we're taking the stat," man. Even as a city, we would not let that happen.
We would not. On some real, I like that's a crazy statement to make. That is an insane statement to make. But like, I don't even know. Not everybody be like they go see Statue of Liberty all the time. You never been to go see Statue of Liberty ever?
You been?
No.
That's crazy. I've been a few times, but it's only been with like my people's from like out of town. You know, if they want to like come experience New York and all that, it's not go to Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, no. I I've like seen it from afar. I've never gone to like see it up close or like, no. I don't know. We acknowledge her. But it don't be no extra effort to go see the Statue of Liberty for real. As a New Yorker, no.
I hear you. But the Trump's press secretary was asked during a press conference about the politicians' comments, and she said the French should be thanking us because otherwise they'd be speaking German right now.
I ain't gonna lie. She ate that. She did, because she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Let's be real here.
It's a wild comeback, bro.
Bro,
It's just
but
a
is she
very
wrong?
wild comment.
Is she wrong?
She lying, bro, but still
Okay.
That's
Okay.
took us back 80 years with that one. What was that, Blitzkrieg?
Yeah. Yeah, and guess what? They were steamrolling France. I love the French though. I didn't mean to say it like that, but you know,
You can't love the French. They hate us, bro.
yeah, especially black people, man. I don't know what
Yeah,
it
they
is. The
don't
French,
They hate Americans.
but yeah, I got no comment because she shouldn't have said it,
That's
but
crazy.
she wasn't
I have
wrong.
zero comment on that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Nah, speak your mind.
Nah, bro. What you mean? Like, what am I supposed to like? That's like a jaw dropping moment where it's like,
Trump said shock and awe. She said got it, and that's what she did.
order delivered.
Does I mean you what exactly? You shocked? It worked. It got some people. Your reaction is probably a lot of people's reaction. Like she did not just say that.
Nah,
But like that's a lot of what we say with Trump because a lot of things he say is just like, what can you say to that? You can't really nothing.
Listen, hate him or love him, the guy, he says some things that you're like, no politician should get away with this. It's like
what?
so
You got
outlandish.
like a rule book? They probably do, but he don't follow
nah.
it.
You don't get.
There probably is.
You don't get.
There's bylaws. There's something.
You gotta think about it. Trump probably has a teleprompter in front of him every time he speaks and just ignores it.
And just ignores it.
He just be seeing the word. Nah,
Yeah, yeah. Like,
this
bro,
don't sound like me.
like out of pocket. His statements are out of pocket. Did you see the one where he was in the Oval, what was it? The office with President of Ukraine, and then I guess the what was it? The Ukrainian ambassador. She asked questions, and Trump was like, "Wonder if a bomb drops on your head right now." Who says that? Who says that? Who says stuff like that?
It also just be the stuff that he be like pointing out in people's phrasing. So like it has nothing to do with like the actual conversation, but it's his main focus because he feels disrespected. I forgot. You made me think of something, but I can't even remember what he said. But he was like, I think it was a conversation about being scared or something. He said, "We're not scared. We're not scared at all." And then he's trying to continue the conversation, and he's stuck on that point of being scared of this entire. I don't know. There has to be a rule book. Somebody got to go in this office and just say, enough is enough.
Well, I think that's why people like him, because there's some aspect of him that's real. Like these responses aren't pre-drafted, they're not curated. That's just what he's thinking, and he says it. And hate him or love him, that's one aspect I think a lot of people like about him is he's not gonna filter it just because it sounds politically correct. And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need an honest reaction to something.
I get that, but at the same time, like you the president, bro. There's got to be like a level of professionalism that you gotta, fall into with the role. Remember when he went to North Korea and the press was taking pictures and he looked at Kim Jong Un and they said, "All right, everyone, get your pictures. Make sure we're all looking nice and thin." I was like, "Oh nah." This a damn dictator threatening to blow up his neighbor every week.
Literally.
You making fat jokes with, bro. Nah, Trump a different animal, bro.
Oh my lord.
This man, first week in office, he said, "Yeah, we're gonna make Canada the 51st state and then take Greenland." That man ambitious.
What was the thing that happened? Didn't he buy the Panama Canal? Was that what he bought? He bought something. And said he
Not
got
bought it,
Tanzania.
but they're trying to like increase U.S. control over it.
Yeah. Just buying random stuff. Let people have their stuff.
You ain't lying. But Speaking of things that should not have happened at all, a woman was on Tinder and she found her dad's Tinder account while swiping. It was during a family vacation. Her parents had been happily married for 20
Oh,
years.
I was waiting for that.
And she told her mom. So, you know, obviously a whole argument ensued. But my question is, what would you do if you saw a parent on Tinder? And I want Tamia to respond first.
Wow. Crazy. I guess that's what that means to be a guest, right? Yeah. And then it's the same situation where like my parents would be
Yes,
like
yes.
happily married.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm an op. I'm an op. I'm snitching. Like I'm snitching. I'm snitching automatically. I'm doing the same exact thing. Matter of fact, before I even snitch, I'm going to be doing the yelling. What what is wrong with you? Mind you, Tinder is for teenagers. Not like teenagers, but college students. That's when like people be on Tinder. Not like these grown, like decades of old people on
What are they
Tinder.
supposed to be on?
Why is
Christian
y'all
Mingle?
behind on Tinder? Yeah, go on Christian Mingle. Go do something like that. Who you looking for on these apps? But yes, I'm an op. That's an easy answer for me. I'm
Does it depend on the parent?
No, well, this prompt doesn't necessarily affect me because my parents are not together. But if they
We're
were,
talking hypothetically. Mhm.
yeah, if they were, yeah, I guess so. I would be an op on both sides. So I'm snitching. Cause like if it's a hypothetical, then that means I have like respect for their marriage on both ends, and I expect like a certain type of. It's a standard. Like why would I? I don't know. I get those, but I know those people. Like my brother, if my brother was answering this question, he would say that he would not snitch on my father, but he would snitch on my if it was his mom.
But you
on mute.
across the board. You across the board with just
Yeah, I'm across the board snitching.
dang.
What about you, brother? You look conflicted over there.
Nah, I'm not conflicted. I would have. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple questions. I would have a couple questions. When was it created? Are you getting any good matches?
They've been married for 20 years, bro.
20
Tinder not that
years.
old.
Huh? Yeah,
been
I'm
married for 20
I know,
years.
but listen, bro. Not to say I'm for it. My questions would be: are you getting any good matches? Have you actually followed through? You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
These
you
are
just
questions
trying to see how
that.
far it goes.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how far because now we got bigger problems. If you followed through, if you was maybe it was a rough patch, right? Not to condone it. Maybe they wanted some attention.
That was the next thing I was about to say, but yeah.
Maybe they were doing it for just attention. They wanted some attention. It was a rough patch. I maybe could forget it. But if you followed through and then you met up with some people, now I can't trust you, and now I got to tell. I have to. If you didn't follow through and it was like, listen, me and your mother, me and your father's going through a rough patch. I'm really sorry. This was 3-4 years ago. I haven't been on it since. Blah blah blah.
That's
I might
basically
be able
what
to
I
forget
said,
it.
but just like without the question.
No, you said
I
you was
ain't
gonna snitch across the board. I didn't
That's
say that.
exactly what you say.
I did
Yeah.
say snitch across the board, but I did say that I would go and ask the question. I just didn't say the question that I would ask. I just be mad.
Oh no, I wouldn't say nothing until I got those answers to the questions.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't say anything.
Okay, maybe okay. So then I'll edit. I'm not gonna renege because low key I would snitch before I even ask. But in a perfect world, I would ask those questions.
Hmm.
In a perfect world.
Fair. Yeah, that's a tricky one too. And I feel like especially if like you already don't fuck with one of your parents, you probably gonna snitch. You probably are gonna say something. Or if it's like a turbulent marriage too, you probably gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it.
This is
the last stone on the glass house.
Right
Yeah. Like last stone, glass house. Yeah. 90 miles
Let's
an
just
hour,
break
Barry
it.
Bonds.
Throw a couple stones.
Pretty much. I don't know, Dami, I feel like
We could go into the next question.
Well, because you're the one, you know. Well, you're the one with married parents in the studio, so
Literally.
It depends on the parent.
see, I told you. See, I knew it.
Depend on the parent. Because if
He
it's
gonna
my
snitch on his
mom's,
dad,
I'll be
wait,
sick to my stomach.
You gonna snitch on his dad? Look. Okay.
Look at him. can't rub my chin. But if
You
it's
taking-
pops
taking your
and it's
pop-
like,
you taking your pop to the account to the grave.
it's like, man, you take pictures like an African dad. It's like, I know nobody swiped. You wasted your time. I know nobody swiped. You did the selfie in the bushes, the headshot in the car, the one in the suit in the front of
Oh,
church.
man.
You know, it's like, I gotta check your phone to see if you matched anybody, because maybe I'm doing something wrong. Now at this point, it's a study. I gotta compare and contrast, you know, because if his account hit, he going crazy. It's like, wait, huh?
That's that double life material.
I gotta figure out what's going on here, you know, because it gotta make sense. But nah, I feel like, you know, I probably brought him a little bit.
What would you do?
But you know, ignore what I said. But you know, when all said and done, you know, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right.
That's
you
your
answered the
sentiment?
question.
Like he didn't.
Now that I think about it.
On to the next one. On to the next one.
He's fully
On to
trying
the
to
next one.
gaslight us into saying he answered the question.
So what's on your dresser?
No. I'm on Tamia's side with this one. You ain't answered the question, bro.
That's besides the point.
All you had to say was, you don't even have to go into detail. All you gotta say is, yes, I'm snitching. I'm keeping it.
Listen, I already answered the question. Y'all just not satisfied with the
bro.
answer.
You
That's
said
what
you was
y'all.
gonna compare tenders. Like this is like Pokemon cards, bro. No, we don't want that answer.
I told y'all what I would do. What other answer is
You
there?
said you're gonna be sick to your stomach if you see your mom's up there. You ain't say nothing but your dad. You said you gonna feel.
All he said
you ain't
was
say
that
nothing.
if he sees
I
his
said I
dad,
gotta
he knows
take
that his
account
dad not
of what's
gonna get
taking
no fight. 'Cause
place,
he just
and I'm
calls
gonna
his
keep
dad.
it pushing from there.
He said that his dad get no.
I'm gonna
fight.
make an
So
acute
it's-
observation, respect it, and move accordingly.
So
On
you
both
think your
sides?
parents? If you find that your parents is on there, you don't think no other.
I don't know, brother. I don't know. I'm not
I can't
buying
even
this
imagine
story.
that. Hey, see this fine babe on my phone. She wants a piece of Mr. Awe. Nah, I don't see it.
Crazy.
Okay.
I don't see it.
I guess you kind of answered it.
See, thank you. Damn.
Essentially, dad don't got her no more. He ain't got her no more. Essentially,
Yeah, I'm not. Even if he did make the account, I'm not worried. Man, out his prime. Man.
Oh man.
Yeah, out his prime. Damn, I shouldn't be talking like this. I look like. Damn.
And your parents are married. Look at you. Fuck up.
You know, you could gargle a dick. You know that. Get real sick of your nonsense.
No, this is an honest conversation.
No. Because we had a guest. I was trying to keep it respectful, but at every turn, you going out your way to be in the way, and I don't appreciate that.
No, I'm not going all my way to be in the way. I'm out of the way. You keep on dragging me in the way with your shit responses.
Who asked for that comment?
There's not a point about asking. It was said because your shit responses. Tamia, we got to get you involved.
Yo,
because he's making
don't
this a
third
problem.
party, bro. No, we having a conversation.
No, it's not a
Yo.
third party. It's a phone call. Feel me? I phoned a friend.
She
you see
didn't
what I'm
answer.
saying?
Leave her, let her rock.
She's not
Wait,
answering
what
for
did
you
I
either.
not answer?
He said, "How are you
Exactly.
feeling today?" You ain't answering.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I don't care how you feeling
Why would you say that?
because I
You
lied.
care. Oh my god.
You don't care. It's okay.
I care. How are you feeling today?
Why are you talking like that? Don't care.
To me, we gotta get up out of here. We gotta get up
Bumble
outta
claw.
here. We gotta get up out of here.
Like,
You know what? I think this is a good place to end this one. You making my chest itch.
what?
I don't like how y'all talking right now.
Bro, you ain't got no
Maybe
light.
that just means
I don't
you
like
need
how
to
y'all
go take a
talking.
shower. If your chest itch, because your chest should
Nah,
not be
you having
itching.
a heart attack. Go take some Aleve, brother.
Fuck a leave go too far. Heart attack.
Go chew on some baby aspirin. You be all right.
That's some bad math, bro. Nigga say you having a heart attack. Get some over the counter shit. Nah, that's
I'll
that's
go to the
different.
hospital. Go get some aspirin, baby. At that.
Yes, sir. Yep.
But hey, I think we good to call it here. It's about been around an hour.
Really?
Good time as always. Yeah, good time as always. You know, time flies when you're having fun. Auntie, I appreciate you being here.
Yo,
you know, I'm
bro.
gonna see you at the next cookout.
Please.
You know, don't forget the yams. But you know, like I said, amazing to have you. You know, anything you want to say before you get up out of here?
Very proud of the little podcast. Not little. Let me take that back. Because it's not little. It's a good podcast.
Well, it's been a wrap, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
Podcast. You just got up here.
Yo, you
I
black
didn't
people,
even
bro.
say that. I'm so sorry.
She said, you know, shout out y'all, you know, y'all little podcast.
That's like every parent who don't want to.
Right? She just subtly disapproved,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh Lord. But yeah. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's been
Thanks
an
for being
absolute
here.
pleasure.
I'm not your first guest. Am I? Question mark?
You definitely are, you know,
Yeah.
first of many. We're gonna do our best to, you know,
Cool.
have one, you know, probably every other week. So,
All
you
right.
know, we'll see how that goes.
Get it together. Put it on.
Indeed.
Appreciate it.
You ain't never coming back. But
Hey. There's a one time for everything.
Hey, she did her big one. She did her big one. Now show us the collection on the desk. Let's see it.
I gotta go. Love y'all.
No.
hey, it's been real. Check us out, 414 everywhere, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Do your thing. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.